Now, from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Novello. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you hit a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you know you're playing a beauty.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. And he'll finish that off. It's a par. Nice bounce back after hitting it in the fairway bunker with that opening tee shot. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of two par 5s on this first 9. Reachable in 2 for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. Yeah, this is a good drive. Watch it trundle down the hill a bit. Well done off the tee here at hole number 2. No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. And that's what you have to do on a course like this. Take advantage of the par 5s. That's in for birdie here at the second. Down to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 get so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. And this is going to get way up there at 3. That, a very good drive. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot because that was huge. Great position. But the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
Oh, that's a nice roll right there. That's a second straight birdie here in the early part of his round. Gets him to 2 under through his first 3 holes. Next up, the stout par 3 fourth here at Augusta National, measuring 240 yards. Middle to long iron is the play here, but accuracy is key with the 2 bunkers protecting the front of that green. This fourth green is a tough one to hit, and that one going to wind up a bit too long. Now, from a tight lie, this his second.
Just when the train was starting to pick up speed with those back-to-back birdies, then all of a sudden, could be derailed.
Yeah, that's a really good shot. Had a nice upslope to work within the bunker. Always makes it an easier shot, able to take advantage of it. Okay, so a good up and down is going to keep that from being worse than it could have been. It's just a bogey. We move now to hole number 5, Magnolia, a par 4 at a stout 495 yards. Avoiding the 2 deep bunkers left of the fairway is a must, but a sloped green full of little hollows makes getting an approach to birdie range no small feat. Superb position right in the fairway and 200 yards to the flagstick. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this is a little bit of a slippery one. He's going to have to exercise some caution. Slightly downhill with right to left action in it.
Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side.
Oh, maybe a little too cautious there, but very understandable.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We make our way now to the 180-yard par 3 sixth, second par 3 on the first 9 here at Augusta. Elevated tee looks down on a 2-tiered undulating green that will absolutely test you. Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. 9 feet left here for birdie. That's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Disappointment there. We'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to hole number 7. It is a par 4 at an even 450 yards in length. Anything into the pine trees running the length of the fairway can oftentimes lead to a bogey or worse, with the 3 front bunkers preventing any thoughts of running one up to the green. They call that position A. That's going to be right down the middle. He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot. This one has a chance to be close.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. Not a problem. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Not where you want to be on a par 5. That's into the bunker off the tee, and there's a giant lip on this one as well. Second shot coming up. Notice down there.
Menacing bunker up the right side. If you find your ball in here, you have no option but to lay up.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Sand takes away any chance of going for the green in 2, but this is a nice recovery here to get back on track.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Very impressive right there. That goes down for a birdie. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green.
Somehow that ball went through the trees. Actually, it didn't scrub too much speed off it. It's going to be all right.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Well, he's looking at 120 yards remaining to the flagstick, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Now, the pace was okay, but that needed to be started a bit further out to the right. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And like so many players, they hit it down the right side. The problem there is you're coming in from the wrong side of the fairway. Got to that second shot very close to the edge of the bunker that protects the right side of the green.
Here we go.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. On now to the second hardest hole in Masters history, the 520-yard par 4-11. It's been noted that the great Bobby Jones always wanted there to be a wide gap between a good tee shot and a bad one. Thus, in keeping with that spirit, this hole was lengthened 15 yards back in 2022. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot. Well, you'd love to be a little closer there, but from that distance, with that lie, that's about as good as you can expect. Frank, that's what you want to do. Good line pick.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3-12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Hogan's Bridge, Rays Creek, you're familiar with all the names. A bunker in front of the green and 2 behind. Club selection and trying best as you can to gauge the wind, absolutely critical. That one, safely on the putting surface. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Yeah, the good play continues, now to 5 under on the day. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets, maybe make eagle here.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How'd he do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good and was indeed.
This 14th hole at 440 yards is a good one. The real challenge here is the green. Two-time Masters champion Ben Crenshaw considered this to be one of the most difficult in golf. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Now this for another birdie.
Yeah, and over a putt like this, you've really got to trust the fact you've banked the practice, you trust the process, and certainly trust the line.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. Decision time now. Take on the pond or not. His second at 15. What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. We arrive now at the 170-yard par 3 16th, played entirely over water to a green flanked by 3 bunkers. Like every hole at Augusta, precision off the tee here is key. You can make a birdie. And this is looking really good. I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high, give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par. From about 8 feet. Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. par for the round. We arrive now at one of the most famous finishing holes in golf, 465-yard par 4 18th at Augusta. Uphill, dogleg right, 2 bunkers at the left elbow of the fairway, and 2 greenside bunkers protecting a 2-tiered green. Quite a sight. And this going to come down and lodge itself in the second cut. So likely no chance to spin this one as he gets set for his second at 18. Boy, not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. Okay, so it's a disappointing bogey 5 here at 18.